9 times out of 10, when I am cooking dinner, I am taking the quick and easy approach, and I've shared lots of those recipes with you guys through the years. But sometimes I have to remind myself to just slow down a bit and appreciate the power of cooking things low and slow and taking it easy on myself. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to spend more time cooking. It's just appreciating the fact that some foods, if you cook it over a longer period of time at a lower temperature, it can really bring out amazing flavors and textures that you don't get with quick cooking. So enter slow roasted chicken and vegetables. This is going to change everything you think you know about roasting chicken. The resulting roasted chicken is going to be tender and juicy and unimaginably good. So I've just been getting the vegetables ready, and I cut Yukon Gold potatoes in quarters. I also just scrubbed a couple of carrots clean and cut them into big chunks, and took an onion, peeled it, and cut that into chunks. So just big old chunks. The vegetables have to be able to stand up to being cooked for a long period of time. So now I'm gonna get the herb mixture ready for both the chicken and the vegetables. So I'll add about half a cup of olive oil to the bowl and add some garlic and 3 different herbs. I've got minced parsley, minced rosemary, and minced thyme. What a beautiful, beautiful mixture. Also, plenty of salt and pepper. This salt has to season the whole bird and all the vegetables, so don't be shy about it. And then some pepper, and then I will zest this lemon into the bowl. You know, chicken is one of those things that you can really take in so many different directions, and a whole chicken just opens up a whole world of cooking. Of course, the traditional roasted chicken approach is to roast it in an oven that's pretty hot, 425 to 475 degrees, and then you get that real sizzly skin, and it's amazing. But once I experienced this slow roasted chicken approach, oh my gosh, it is incredible. And it's nice to just be able to get the chicken into the oven and not worry about checking on it or watching it for a good 3 hours, which you're gonna find out here in a second. Lemon zest goes in, and then I'll stir this mixture. Oh, I smell that lemon zest. It is so worth the step to get that in there. So I'll bring this big old cast iron skillet up here, make sure the veggies are all mixed, and half of this herb mixture goes over the veggies, and I'll just give them a toss and make sure they're totally coated. I love cooking things low and slow in the oven because it makes the house smell incredible all day long, no matter what you're cooking. And it kind of reminds me of the old days because my mom cooked like this a lot. She would do long braises of beef and put different dishes in the oven that seemed to take 3 to 4 hours, and the house just always smelled good. It always smelled like home to me. Okay, on to the chicken now. I'm gonna get this whole chicken right in the center of the veggies, just put it right on top. The veggies kind of make this wonderful bed for the chicken. And then I'll put the rest of this mixture right on top, and I'll catch it with the brush and just make sure it is totally covered all over. Anywhere you see chicken skin, that needs to be covered with this herb mixture. Get the rest of this. I don't want any of this to go to waste. Okay, boy, oh boy. It's not even cooked, and this already looks incredible. So it's over to the oven with this chicken. All right, I'm going to roast this at 300 degrees for 3 whole hours. And I'll baste it halfway through, and then I'll take it out and let it rest for 20 minutes. Boy, does this chicken look amazing. And if you think my kitchen does not smell like heaven right now, you are mistaken. Nothing better than the smell of chicken roasting in the oven. So these vegetables are perfect, and I'm gonna get them onto the serving platter. They held together nicely, but I just know those potatoes and carrots are gonna be tender and gorgeous. And honestly, the star of this show is the roasted chicken, but do not underestimate the power of these potatoes that have roasted in that chicken fat. Oh my gosh. The underside kind of gets a little crispy and the edges, and then you have these carrots. This is truly so easy to make that it could very well be a weeknight dinner for you and your family, but it is special enough that you can make it for company on the weekend. And I think that's one just magical thing about roast chicken. It goes with everything. It goes with every occasion. It's perfect for any crowd of people. Alrighty, so then I will grab these gorgeous pieces of chicken. Ow. And if you want to, you can just put the whole roasted chicken on top of the vegetables in the platter, or heck, you could even just serve this on the table in the skillet and not go through the step of carving. Just hope that you have someone on hand that is in the mood to carve, and you can ask a friend to do it. Okay, last thing I'm gonna do is just, you know what? I'm just gonna lift it up. I'm gonna drizzle some of these juices over, kind of concentrating on the chicken itself, but you just kind of want it to go everywhere. Oh my word. You could use this to make a gravy or a pan sauce if you wanted to, but I just kind of like it pure and holy, just like it comes out of the oven. And then a sprinkle of parsley. Well, guys, it took a little time, but it was worth every single minute of that 3 hours plus the resting time. You have got to make this roast chicken soon. It's gonna change your life. I have been celebrating slow and easy cooking, and I have saved the best for last. This is a slow cooker chocolate pudding cake, and it is amazing. It's sort of like a really big lava cake, and you're gonna wanna make it for all your family gatherings from now on. Let me walk you through the recipe. The first step is the batter, and I added a cup of self-rising flour to a bowl, along with half a cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, a large pinch of salt, and mixed the dry ingredients together. Next, I added 3/4 of a cup of chocolate milk to make it extra chocolatey, 1/3 cup of melted salted butter, a tablespoon of vanilla bean paste, and mixed them in too. It doesn't take long. Then I poured the batter into the 6-quart slow cooker that I'd sprayed with cooking spray. I spread it out evenly, then sprinkled over a cup of chopped semi-sweet chocolate. You can never have enough chocolate in my book. The second step was to make a cocoa water. So to a pitcher, I added 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, a cup of boiling water, and stirred them together until the sugar dissolved. Then I poured it over the batter. And the trick is not to mix it in. This ensures you get a nice gooey bottom to the cake. Then the final step was to put the lid on and cook the cake on high for 1.5 hours. Easy. It is so great being able to make a cake in the slow cooker. It just kind of takes a little bit off your plate. You just throw everything in and turn it on. Serving is truly the best part. And if you're lucky, it's gonna come out of this just looking incredibly rich and gooey. And you kind of wanna see a little area of the cake where it looks like it's almost underbaked. That's when you know you've done it right. So there's the big pile of cake. And this is not a cake that you slice and pull out in a neat rectangular slice. It's supposed to be just really sloppy and wonderful. And then of course, a little scoop of vanilla ice cream, and I like to decorate it with some chopped peanuts. You can do sprinkles, and to top things off, a cherry on top. There we go.